Hey everyone, JSD Cool here, and welcome to another episode of Coolcraft Season 2. Now, in the last episode, we built a whole ton, we built 4 farms over here in the farming dome. And they have been producing a bunch of stuff in between episodes, which has been a while because I didn't record an episode for a whole week there. And as we can see over this way, potatoes are getting pretty close to being full. Carrots are at a similar location. Wheat is only about to there. Same with beetroots, which are interestingly not as do not come through as much, which is kind of interesting. However, that is not all that happened in between episodes, because in between episodes we did a live stream, the first ever live stream to happen on Coolcraft ever. And I'm planning on doing a live stream on some game every Saturday for this foreseeable future. So yeah, if you don't want to miss those, get subscribed, turn on notifications so you can be notified when I do go live. But anyhow, in that live stream, we did a bit of clearing of the spawn chunks, because you may remember a while ago I started this project. I was trying to remove all grass from the spawn chunks by this method over here, by just placing blocks. Eventually, I needed some dirt for a new dome on my base, so I mined out a whole bunch of blocks over here. I thought that was a good idea and worked kind of well, so I decided to do a live stream of me grinding out the issues there. So in that live stream, we essentially took the entire chunk of land that is right here in between this river and all the other rivers here, and we completely removed this in the live stream. For that took 2.5 hours, I believe was its duration. In addition to that, at the end of said live stream, I came over here and blew up all of this terrain with some TNT that I had preset out. And yeah, it was just about 1 to 2 minutes at the end of the stream that ended up blowing all this stuff up. And then compared to like a 2-hour stream that took all of that. In addition, after the stream, I came over here, mined out all the dirt on all the stuff that is connected to the center wooden platform here where spawn is. JRD Cool built this, by the way. And yeah, I kind of just removed a lot of dirt here, and this took a while. This took like a couple days to actually completely finish it, and we ended up with pretty much all these chests here of dirt. In fact, from JRD Cool building this giant wooden thing here, there's a bunch, there's maybe some materials, yeah, some grass blocks here, some other stuff here in these chests, which I didn't collect. So yeah, in addition to that, I also got tired of mining stuff at about the point where I finished this, so I crafted up over a shulker box of TNT, placed it all down in this section over here, and blew it up, and I recorded the blow up of that, which I will show you right now.
Am I missing it?
Yes.
Oh my god, oh, I see it. I'm killing the raiders, but then I came back up. Oh no, they're coming up here. Watch out. Oh my god, it's coming. Whoa. It destroyed.
In addition to all that, the Golden Creeper finally came back on the server after that live stream. And he started to do some work on his base. Since the last time I showed this on camera, there's definitely been some improvements over the past couple of days. And he finally linked himself up to the nether. Well, built nether portals. Just this morning, in fact, is when he did that. However, he didn't actually link it up to the proper location in the nether side, so I moved his portal here. But this is the correct location for his portal. So now we need to create another nether beacon grid activation station right here in front of his portal, just to be a little bit of a sellout and maybe get some diamonds off of him. So that is what we're going to have to be doing today for the beginning of this episode. Will be, oh, there's nothing there. The beginning of this episode, I will have to now go and build in this activation station, which I have already prepared the space for. I've already dug down to the redstone level there. So yeah, I'm gonna get cracking on this and I'll be right back in a moment. Alright everyone, I have completed this activation station here entirely, and I don't know if these signs are exactly as they are elsewhere, but I think they're pretty close. I also am starting to run low on ender chests, so I'll have to go get some more of those. But yes, onward. Now, in the last episode, I forgot to update the map of my base that has the farming dome on it. So we are going to quickly do that now to see what this looks like. Right, that's done, and as you see, this looks pretty interesting. Interesting. But yeah, that looks pretty good there. Now, another thing that needs to be done now is this farm here needs to be removed. Now, I originally added this when I first built this base to act as... Oops. I originally built this to act as my food source for baked potatoes because I still technically am eating a whole ton of those. But especially back then, I was not going to be around the old starter base anymore to load that farm, so I needed another farm. So obviously, I built a farm here, and I built this before I put in these staircases when I still was using a bit of water to get up and down. So yeah, it's time to remove this. So yeah, I'll be right back when that's done. Alright guys, so I have been just doing a couple little things here in the shopping district, and as you can tell, there's at least one new shop here that's opened up. Jardy Cool selling some easily farmable dyes here, so that's not that big. But I have started to sell elytras here at the fireworks shop, which I wasn't doing previously, because the golden creeper's on and he doesn't have one yet. Somehow, but now he can buy one from me again. And I also built a gold shop here to sell gold, because Golden Creeper, despite living in a mesa, does not have adequate access to gold, apparently. Don't ask. Live stream tomorrow, 1 p.m. Be there. Alright guys, so I was originally planning to build a farm at this point in this episode, but when I went to go test and pre-build it in creative mode, I found out that it has some serious flaws and doesn't really work anymore. So I've got to come up with something else to do. And for that, I'm going to build an ideas board or a projects board for projects that I'm going to need to complete at some point soon in the season. So, see 8x4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's going to be a board of redstone lamps with signs on it. And the signs are going to have something like sheep farm, cactus farm, etc, etc, etc on it. Yep, that looks good. Also looks like this could be a billboard. There's also going to have to be some signs on the, or some levers and stuff on the back here, but for now I think this will do. And now comes the tricky part of actually having to figure out what to put on this board. So a couple things are coming to mind, like park dome. Make a specific dome for a park. Museum dome. I swear it's not going to be all just things for the base, but probably will be like fix super smelter, because in 1.16 they're removing zero ticking, so I'm gonna have to change that. Let's see, what else can I do? Let's see, Trident Farm, base lure, cactus farm, beehive, hive farm, big honey farm, convert the 2020 Super Bowl prank, balloon. pixel art. So general, so basic. Okay. Hidden staircase. Spawn. Big, needlessly complicated. Redstone. Wood shop. Dig a tunnel to China. Then birthday surprise. Oh, and as some of you may have been able to hear recently in the background, if I did not mention it previously in this episode, which I don't think I did, which is the case, I have a new mouse now that is much louder than my last mouse, but much less faulty, and may or may not be responsible for my Minecraft game randomly just deciding to not be the primary thing on the screen. But as you can hear, super clicky. So yeah, you're gonna start hearing that a lot more in the background of these videos. Anyhow, what are we gonna be doing next? Right, so I have decided to pick an option from that list that we just generated, obviously. And that option will be convert the thing that I did on the Super Bowl this year into a hot air balloon, because I swear this thing looks so much like a hot air balloon. So yeah, I'm gonna figure out getting up there and I'll be right back. Oh, look at this. Does this not look glorious? Yeah, so, pretty much done with making the hot air balloon here. This didn't really take that long, but I think it was pretty funny. I don't know. I just seriously don't know what Jared Cole's reaction to this will be once he gets back from being AFK. But anyhow, yeah. Alright everyone, so the live stream has happened. And now, I did the whole world tour thing that I was planning to do on the server. But after that, I came over here to where Jared Cole and the Golden Creeper have been working to find that they are establishing this thing that they call National Park, which is apparently going to be this park all the way up north here, north of JRD Cool's base, that has stuff in it, like... Ooh, wow, this is a little bit further away than I was expecting. Like this, which I'm presuming is going to be some form of roller coaster, which goes around here, and then up through here. Like that's a crap ton of digging that had to be done there. But this is interesting. And I've also heard talks about things like pixel art being able to be done. So I think next episode we're gonna have to be doing some sort of pixel art or something. But as it currently stands, we are in this episode, and I am just about out of one, time to record this, and two, ideas for what to do in this episode. So I guess for that, I'm just gonna have to say thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Check out the Discord linked in the description, and I will see you all in the next episode of Cool Craft. Bye.